Hello and welcome to binge watching here from my little studio in Cologne, Germany. My name is Martin and today we are going to talk about the best Indiana Jones style movies out there. This is the second episode of recommendations of Indiana Jones alternatives.
So if you want to discover more movies that are like Indiana Jones, check out my video 5 movies as good as Indiana Jones.
But let's start with National Treasure, an action-adventure heist movie from 2004 starring the great Nicolas Cage, who recently made his big comeback with
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Also starring Pedro Pascal, who we know from The Mandalorian or The Last of Us. All movies are highly recommended. In National Treasure, Nicolas Cage plays a treasure hunter who is on a quest for a surprise great treasure, and he follows clues engraved on a pipe which he finds in an old shipwreck that leads him to the Declaration of Independence, which he has to steal to find hidden clues on it, which leads him to, well, you get the idea. The movie is well done and comes very close to an indie adventure with a fantastic cast like Harvey Keitel, John Voight or Wood, Diane Kruger or Sean Bean. It cost $100 million to make and grossed over $340 million at the box office. So it is no surprise that we got a sequel with
National Treasure Book of Secrets in 2007.
For me, as a fan of Nick Cage and Indiana Jones, an easy recommendation. Watch them. The movies are highly recommended. Recommendation number 2, and now we come to a secret tip for you, a hidden pearl, a charming French film by the brilliant Luc Besson, who brought us a lot of extraordinary movies. I let a few of them pop up now. So, and this movie is called The Extraordinary Adventures of Adèle Blanc-sec. In French,
Les aventures extraordinaires d'Adèle Blanc-sec.
That was my French accent. And this movie was an absolute surprise to me, and I am enchanted. I won't even try to tell you the story, it's too fantastic. But in the story you will find a pterosaur egg, a hatched cetosaur, a dinosaur, that kills a high official in Paris. So the police think it was an act of terror, a professor who defies death, mummies that come to life, and in all this chaos we meet the journalist Adèle and her lover and her injured sister. So she wants to save her unconscious sister with the help of the mummy of the pharaoh's physicist. Ich weiß es nicht. Physicist. So, well, like I said, crazy. It's a fantastic plot and an extraordinary movie. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. Trust me, it's great and it's a charming movie. So let's come to last and least Quatermain, King Solomon's Mines from 1984. Don't get confused with the 1985 remake with the same title, starring Patrick Swayze. In the original, Richard Chamberlain plays the adventurer Alan Quatermain, and the cast of the movie consists of a young Sharon Stone, young and sexy, and the legendary John Rhys-Davis, who has been acting since the 70s and has been part of blockbusters like Indiana Jones or Lord of the Rings, there he was Gimli, or even James Bond, a true legend. But back to Quatermain. Here the adventurer is hired by a beautiful young woman, Sharon Stone, to find her father, a famous professor who was searching for the mines of King Solomon before he disappeared. Now a race begins to find the professor before some gangsters reach him. And on this journey, Quatermain has to deal with lions, warriors, soldiers, monsters. It's exciting and a great adventure movie which has become a cult. And this is surprising, because when the movie came out, he got some really bad and mean reviews, but nothing could stop Quatermain. So Alan Quatermain and the Lost City of Gold was released later in the 80s, again with Sharon Stone. I think everybody who saw the movie agrees that it was really a rip-off of the beloved Indiana Jones movies, soundtrack included. So there you have it, with some more recommendations for movies that are a good alternative to Indiana Jones. But nothing beats the original. So check out the latest Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, starring Harrison Ford, in theaters out now. If you know a movie that is like Indiana Jones, write it down in the comments. It is highly appreciated. I will definitely watch it. Leave me a like, that would be nice, and subscribe, that would be very, very helpful. Thanks for watching and see you soon here at Binge Watching. Peace. Bye.